Hi everybody, welcome to Stamping with Denise. This is a Sunday evening edition. Welcome. Hold on, I got a tickle now. Thank you for joining me. I had a conflict for tomorrow night. So rather than going later or pushing it back in the week, I decided I'd try a Sunday. So let me get this open, and I need to share it to my page here. There we go. Okay, let's get this going here. How was everybody's weekend? It's been almost 2 weeks since I've been here. Last week was Memorial Day here in the U.S., so I took advantage of the holiday, took a little break. It's kind of nice sometimes for a change of pace. It seemed weird on a Monday, though, not to be here with you. But 2 weeks before that, if you recall, I made this really pretty card. A lot of the stuff on here is retiring in just 2 days, on Tuesday. The stamp set is retiring. This pretty vellum is retiring, the ribbon. So remember, if you like what you see and you share my video, you get a chance to get the project that I made during tonight's video. So the winner from the drawing from 2 weeks ago, or the live from 2 weeks ago, is Paula Avion. So Paula, I'll be sending you a instant message and asking you to send me your address. So I love that card. I just think it's so pretty. It's hard to get a good picture from here. So I had my first in-person class yesterday for 2 months. It was a group of ladies that had paid for a, hi Debbie, welcome. I'm glad you like that. They had paid for a kit class, and we got delayed because of the COVID, and so it was nice to have 2 ladies down here in my stamp room yesterday. It was just perfect. So I am going to put the phone up in the holder. We're going to get started, and I've got I've got a pretty card. I think it's pretty. A card using some stuff from the brand new stuff from the catalog. Everything's brand new except the cardstock. So I'm going to put the card up, or the phone up in the holder, and let's get going. Hang tight here. It's so weird to be here on a Sunday evening. I'm just not used to being here on Sunday. Okay, let's go. And this is one of the stamp sets that, as a demonstrator, we were able to pre-order from the catalog, and it's called Hello Fern. And you know, it's not my usual style, but I signed up for a swap and used this set. You know, this was the set I signed up for, and do you know, I like it a lot. I do have some samples, and I am not being a very good demonstrator. I didn't bring them over, but what we're going to make today is we're going to make this card. And it has a whole suite of products. It is called the, oh shoot, I gotta learn all these names now. Hang tight. If you have your catalog with you, it is on page, your new catalog, it's on page 108 and 109. It's called Forever Greenery Suite. And it comes with this ribbon pack with the gold twine. I don't know if that's what they call it. This really pretty kind of ecru vanilla color ribbon. It's so soft. I've used just a little bit of that. It comes with, oh, I don't have the hoops out. It has some gold hoops. Watch, you guys, this might be shiny on you. It has this specialty gold specialty paper. You can punch out some of there's 3 sheets of each. There's some ferns and some leaves. There's a wreath here. you can see this is what I used for my swap. This came from here. This was a square piece, just like this is the round. This is what I'm using in tonight's card, but I cut them in half. This one was kind of a hexagonal one. So it comes with 3 sheets of these gold accents, which I think are so pretty. And then 3 sheets of these, I don't know what you call them, to make card fronts with. So I will probably do something with these on a live here very soon. I think that they are just so gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to show you, to make your, like I said, it comes, the one we're using, it was a whole one like this, but I cut it in half so you get twice as much out for your card. And look at this pretty designer series paper. It's all shades of green. Let me see. Oh, I can't. Let me read off the back of the paper. It's called Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. It comes in it has garden green, just jade, which is one of the new in colors, pear pizzazz, pretty peacock, shaded spruce, soft seafoam, and whisper white. And look at these colors. This is the paper. This is all I have left. I've used everything, I think, out of that. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that's really pretty. I like that stripe. This is on the back of each other. I like that quite a bit. Let's see. Yep, and then this is on the back. These look like some succulents. I like that a lot. This suite also has some embossing folders. Here's some ferns, just kind of a green geometric. This is a stripe. There's a leaf. So, yep, this is all I have left out of 2 12x12 sheets. That's what I have left. So, I like that one. I may have to get another pack of that paper. So, it's got some really great stuff. The new catalog, I can't show it to you yet, the inside of it yet, but it goes live on Wednesday. So, you're going to love it. So, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with this. This is a pretty simple card, but I love using the gold. I don't know what it's called right off the top of my head. That's the one thing with the new catalog. I'm never entirely sure. I don't remember what it's called. It takes some time to learn. So welcome. Hi, Chris. Hi, Paula. Hey, Paula, you won the card from the last Facebook Live. So if you can take a minute and PM me your address, I will get your card out to you in the mail. Yay. That was this really pretty one, if you remember. So I'll be getting that one out to you in the mail. So anyway, this is a piece of pretty peacock. It's 8.5 by 5.5 and folded in half for our card base, just like we always do. Okay, and then we have a piece of whisper white, and it's 5.25 by 4. And we're going to attach that on here. So now we were able as demonstrators to get the new in color cardstock and ribbon and some embellishments, enamel dots, but no inks yet. So anyway, you know what, I'll show you those in colors on the ribbon because they're sitting right here. I think they're really pretty. Look at this. This one, I'm still learning the names. This is Magenta Madness. I know that one's Bumblebee. This one is Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and Cinnamon Cider. So those are some really pretty colors, I think. Okay, so back to tonight's card. Sorry for the diversion. Okay, so like I was showing you, I took one of the medallions out of the sheet of gold. I cut it in half so you can get twice as much. And what I did was I wanted to go as close, kind of close to the edge without going over. And I'm going to put a little mark on my paper just so I know kind of where to line it up, and it's not going to show because it's going to be underneath anyway, but then I don't have to worry about it being too far. Boy, that's bright. Whoo, shiny. Okay, so use a little bit of the Tombow liquid glue. I'm going to get it started. Remember, a little goes a long way. I'm just going to put some little drops here. This is really a simple card, and it's got so much wow. You know, this gold. Who doesn't like gold? Woohoo. So I'm going to put this, you know what, I've got glue on that. I'm going to use my, there we go. And see, so now because I have my line on there, I know exactly where to put it so that it works. Just, there we go, perfect. There we go. We have, then I've got this strip of Pretty Peacock cardstock. It's 1 3/4 by 5.5, and this piece of this designer series paper, this is, remember, it's called Forever Greenery, and it's 1.5 by 5 1/4. So we're going to put that on there. I like the back of that paper too. It's hard to decide. Well, I'll flip it over after I put it on. So this was one of my swaps for a swap I was in. I just thought it was so pretty. Okay, so then the next is the gold. I don't know if they're calling it twine. It's not really a baker's twine. I don't know. So much to learn with the new catalog. But like I said, I had a class yesterday. My first one back after the, you know, our stay-at-home order. Our governors allowed us to have groups of gatherings of 10 or less. So I had 2 ladies who had signed up for a class, and we had to postpone it. It was a kit class. We did the For Love of Felt. That is such a cute set. If you, I don't even know if it's still available or not. But anyway, a lot of fun. So I'm going to be starting my live classes up again on June 13th. I'll have 4 per class, but I'm going to do 3 classes a day. And if you're on my email list, you'll get all the details in the email. If not, sign up for my email, and I'll make sure you get it. So anyway, we're going to just crisscross this twine on here. So I just used a glue dot and wrapped it around, and then cross it over like that and attach it to that glue dot. Now you don't have to cut it off, but I do. And then I'm going to do the other one, put in this glue dot. I just thought this was a cool little added bling on this card. There we go, and there's that. And now I'm going to glue it down right over there, right like that. So a little bit of glue. You know that Stampin' Up is getting rid of the snail, and they have new better. They have a new and improved adhesive to replace snail, and something to replace our fast fuse that went away, I don't know, 2 years ago. Whoops, I gotta move that over. I didn't quite cover up the edge of my, you know what, I think it might be okay. I'm not gonna mess with it. I think it's gonna be okay because I will have my circle with the sentiment right on top. I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, so I'm anxious. We haven't been able to order that as demonstrators yet, so I'm excited to see it. So I'm going to put the little sentiment, to a friend that makes me smile. I went ahead and cut out the stitch circle on my die cutting machine. There we go. Again, we used Pretty Peacock. This is one color that I think I'm going to be sad to go when it goes in another year. And now if you don't have a copy of the new catalog and you don't have another demonstrator that you work with, I would be happy to get you a catalog. So please let me know and I will get one to you. And then I'm just going to glue this right on here. There we go. And look at that. Bingo. How simple that was, and look at that, all that bling for not a lot of effort. I think it's so pretty. And each of those sheets have 1, 2, 3 of those medallions. And if you cut them in, and there's 9 sheets, or there's 3 sheets, so there's 9 medallions. If you cut them in half, that's 18 cards. That's quite a bit. Like I said, this rectangular one that was here, I kind of cut it like this, and I used one of the stitched squares and put it on there like that. And then this was kind of a hexagonal. I used the nested dies that came out last year with the bird ballad, and just kind of custom made a piece to fit in there, and it worked pretty well. So I'm anxious to use the rest of these, especially to play with those. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this card tonight, made with the some new product from the Stampin' Up 2021, that's a mouthful to say, annual catalog that goes live on Wednesday. If there's anything you want from the 2019-2020 catalog, you need to get online and order it as soon as possible. You have till Tuesday to do that. There's my website address, there's my host code. If your order is under $150 before shipping and tax, make sure you use that host code, and I will send you an extra thank you gift along with your thank you note. If it's over $150, don't use it because you'll get all the host reward yourself. Okay? So everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Please share my video, and maybe I'll be sending you out this card next week. Thanks for joining me on the Sunday evening edition of Stampin' with Denise, and we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.